Good day, my name is Jessica Jackson, TM1 marketing student at the ABHDI. Today I will be presenting the topic consumer market and buyer behavior. This presentation was done by myself and Miss Dionne English, culinary arts student at the ABHDI. Introduction. What is consumer buying behavior? Consumer buying behavior is the buying behavior of final consumer, individuals and households that buy goods and services for personal use. Model of consumer behavior. When we speak of model of consumer behavior, we have to take a lot of factors into consideration. For example, the environment, marketing stimuli, product, economic, the price, technological, place, social, cultural. The buyer's black box. When we speak of buyer's black box, we we think of the buyer's characteristics, buyer's decision, buyer's responses, buyer's attitude and performance, purchase behavior, what buyers buy, why they buy, where and how many times they make purchases. Factors influencing consumer buying behaviors. The four factors that influence the consumer buying behavior are the cultural factor, social factor, personal factor, and the psychological factor. Subcultures may be defined as people within a culture with shared groups of value systems based on common life experiences and situations. And social classes are society's relatively permanent or order divisions whose members share similar values, interests, and behavior. This also includes occupation, income, education, wealth, and other variables. The social aspects that influence of social factors that influence the consumer's market buying behavior. Groups and social networks. These may include reference groups, opinion leaders, word of mouth influence, influencer, marketing, online social networks. The family. The family is said to be the most important consumer buying organization in society. Then we have role and status. This can be defined by a person's position in a group. Cultural factors, the set of basic values, perceptions, wants, and behavior learned by a member of society from a family and any other important institutions. In this slide, we'll be looking at the personal factors that affect the consumer market buying behavior. When we look at occupation, occupation affects the food and services bought by the consumer. For example, maybe because of my occupation, probably I wouldn't be able to afford fine dining, but I can afford the average, maybe Chinese meal, whatever. Then, when we speak of age and lifestyle, we have to take into consideration that this affects the taste in food, clothes, furniture, and recreation. On the on the other hand, the economic aspect situations include, trend in spending, personal income, savings, and interest rates. Lifestyle. It's is a person's pattern of living expressed in his or own psych- psychography. Psychography, sorry. So then, when we speak of lifestyle, we might say that okay, my lifestyle is renting a car every week, going to the club, partying with my peers. Then, lastly, personality and self-concept. Personality and self-concept refers to the unique psychological characteristics that distinguish a person or a group. The psychological factors of the consumer market buying behavior. In this slide, we look at the psychological factors, which are one, motive. Motive is a perception, learning, beliefs, and attitude. And to elaborate on motive, a motive or drive is a need that is sufficiently pressing to direct the person to seek satisfaction of the need. For instance, I purchased a car and I don't want a Toyota, but probably I want a Lexus because when you drive a Lexus, you know, it's like you're up there, and Lexus is a luxury car, so I get all the benefits that I would want in buying a Lexus car. Motivation research. This refers to qualitative research designed to probe consumers' hidden subconscious motivations.
Characteristics affecting consumer buyer behavior. You have the Maslow hierarchy of needs, which is self-actualization, esteem, love and belonging, safety, and psychological. What is consumer market? Consumer market is a very system that allows us to purchase product, goods, and services for personal use or share with others. In a consumer market, you make your own decision about how you will spend your money and use the product you purchase. The people who go out and actively purchase products to more active and consumer market. Examples of a consumer market. The consumer market in the United States is made up of approximately 300 million consumers. The United States has the largest consumer market in the world. Consumers spend more for money in the United States than in any other country. Market is so large, it is helpful to break down into more manageable segments. Within the market, there are subsets that can be identified based on demographics and other groupings. Some of these subsets include age, gender, interest, income level, and geographic locations. The consumer market is an umbrella that covers all of the segments that can be created within a huge market. The buyer's decision. There are 4 types of buying decision. You have complex buying, dissonance reducing buying, habitual buying, variety seeking buying. The buyer's decision process. There are 5 stages of the buyer's decision process. Are need recognition, purchase decision, informative research, post-purchase behavior, alternative evaluation. Need recognition is the first stage of the buying decision process, in which the consumer recognizes a problem or need triggers by internal stimuli or external stimuli. Thank you for watching. I've come to the end of my presentation.